Warm welcome. This is Markus Termin at the 27th of July 2024. I got it all mixed up yesterday. It was a wrong prediction. I saw the moon in Taurus already, and this is happening today. Sorry for that. Hope you don't mind and hope I didn't put you on the wrong path. Now, this is the situation right now. The moon is still in Aries touching Chiron. And this is an interesting thing because Chiron is retrograde now and he's at a standstill. And so this is for me the most important thing, the axis of the moon and Lilith and the south node on the other side in the sign of Libra. The moon today will be void, of course, until from the very morning until 7:30, and then it will enter the sign of Taurus. So sorry for the information yesterday. This was wrong. For those of you who've been watching some of the pictures coming from France, I just want to point out perversion is not for free. That's something that evolves in time and has a setback. There's something going to come back from perversion. It's not something that people just can do without being held responsible by the spiritual world. And if we ask ourselves, is there a planet for perversion? No, not really. But if we go to perversion, we have to look at Lilith and the south node too. And of course, as France is an Aries country from old times, it's connected to Aries, some say to the Leo, because the French, how do you say, rooster, he's Leo, roosters are Leo, and that's the situation. The perversion of those days, I would say we have to give it to the south node and to Lilith, but that you have to witness a nation down on the knees of, how are we going to put it? It's not taste. Is it possible to use a word on this platform to call it disgusting? It's disgusting, and they put it out openly. And still, there are people who are applauding, Still, there are people who say, wow, what a great show is this, This is the value that we are fighting for. This is the free West. This is the open society. This is what we are longing for, and it's unbelievable. We could talk about this another hour, but that's not what we want. So the basic situation, we are still in the fire trine. Take care for Chiron in standstill at the sign of Aries. That's for me also the explanation why I did a mistake yesterday, but mistakes happen. Anyhow, mind Mars and Jupiter up there in the sign of Gemini, and maybe reduce the frequency of even talking, just don't do too much talking. It's so much out there and there's so much information. We have to put our words very carefully on the calculation of what fits to reality and what doesn't. So this is important. Chiron meeting the moon. Next thing is void, of course. Void, of course, means nothing necessarily must happen if you do it with consciousness. And then we have the problem of taste and disgusting things with South Node in Libra and also Lilith in Libra down there. That's a problem, and you can see there's a connection to Pluto, to the destructional things at the same time. This is France put out the most negative outcome of unbelievable, I'm stop talking. Anyhow, if you want to get in contact with me, just use this mail address up here, and we can find out is there a solution, to present problems. Down here at my blog site, you'll find the conditions for a consultation.